with the dermatome of the nerve plexus of the inferior extremity. We have finished the inferior extremity dissection. So we need to know the nerves which supplying the muscles of the inferior extremity and the cutaneous supply. First we will come to a plexus called lumbar plexus. The anterior part of the lower limb is supplied by the nerves coming from the lumbar plexus, and the posterior part is coming from the plexus, sacral plexus. Lumbar plexus starts with the T12 nerve, intercostal nerve, which is called the subcostal nerve. Then the L1, L2, L3, L4, L5. The L4 we call funiculus. That means the junction between lumbar plexus and the sacral plexus. Now L1 nerve is forming the two nerves, divided into two nerves, L1 segment, that is iliohypogastric and ilioinguinal. These are twin nerves. Okay. Then L1 and L2 join to form a nerve called genitofemoral nerve, which will divide into femoral branch and genital branch. Femoral branch is going to supply the skin over the femoral triangle. It is on the femoral artery. Genital branch goes to supply the cremaster muscles of the inguinal canal. Now coming to L2 and L3. This L2, L3 divides into larger branches and smaller branches. The smaller branch is going to form the lateral femoral cutaneous nerve. So the L2, L3, this is the smaller branches forming the lateral femoral cutaneous nerve that goes for the cutaneous supply. Now L2, L3, L4, which has the larger branches, dividing into dorsal division and ventral division. Now let me tell you, inferior extremity, the limbs is medially rotated, so great toe lies medially, and superior extremity there is a lateral rotation, so the thumb lies laterally. Now this division, dorsal division of L2, L3, L4, that will forming a nerve, this is called the femoral nerve. And the ventral division of L2, L3, L4, that is forming a nerve called the obturator nerve. Femoral nerve will supply the muscles of the femoral triangle, front of thigh, this we will see afterwards. Obturator nerve will supply the muscles of the adductor compartment. Sometimes L3 and L4 they combine to form one more nerve, that is called accessory obturator nerve. Okay? And then the L4, L5 forming the trunk, this is called lumbosacral trunk. So if we divide these L2, L3, this is a small branch called lateral femoral cutaneous branch. Then L3, L4, this is forming the accessory obturator nerve. L2, L3, L4 dividing to dorsal division, ventral division. So the dorsal division combined to form the nerve, that is called the femoral nerve, and the ventral division combined to form the nerve, that is called the obturator nerve. We will see in details what are the muscles supplied by these two nerves. Now coming to the cutaneous part of the front of the thigh and in front of the anterior compartment of the leg. So this is this portion that is supplied by the subcostal nerve, that is T12. There only a small part over the femoral artery. This is supplied by the genitofemoral nerve, that is a femoral branch L1, L2. Then this part is supplied by the ilioinguinal nerve, that is coming out of the inguinal canal, superficial inguinal ring, that supply cutaneous branch L1. So this is ilioinguinal nerve L1. Now this front of thigh divided into two parts. This is a lateral femoral cutaneous nerve that is directly coming from the lumbar plexus, and this is the supply of the femoral nerve. We will see femoral nerve having the intermediate branches and medial femoral cutaneous branches which supply this branch. The medial part that is supplied by the cutaneous branch coming from the obturator nerve. This is the front of leg. Posterior division of the femoral nerve give a branch that is called the saphenous nerve. This is the most important cutaneous nerve that is supplying this part. And the lateral part is supplied by lateral cutaneous nerve of the calf. Okay, so this is also one of the nerves, cutaneous nerve supply. Now come to the dorsum of the foot. This is very important. The lateral part is supplied by the sural nerve, and this nerve is taken for the nerve grafting. Okay, it's very important. Space between the great toe and the middle toe, that is being deep peroneal nerve, or it is called the anterior tibial nerve. Otherwise this whole thing is supplied by the superficial peroneal nerve. The tibial common sciatic nerve has got two components, tibial nerve and the common peroneal nerve. This common peroneal divided into two divisions, deep peroneal nerve, or otherwise called anterior tibial nerve, and superficial peroneal nerve. Anterior compartment of legs are supplied by the deep peroneal nerve, and the lateral compartment of leg, that is the peroneal compartment, peroneus longus and the peroneus brevis, supplied by the superficial peroneal nerve. So that part cutaneous supplied by the superficial peroneal nerve, and a part over the space between the great toe and the middle toe, this is being by the deep peroneal nerve, otherwise called anterior tibial nerve. This is your dermatome of the anterior front of thigh and front of leg. Okay. Now let us go to the sacral plexus, which is very important for the back region, gluteal region, back of thigh, popliteal region and back of leg. They are all supplied by this plexus called the sacral plexus. Now L4, L5, S1, S2, S3, S4 being the funiculus for the sacral plexus and the coccygeal plexus. Now let us come to the L4, L5 and S1. That is the dorsal division forming the nerve. This is called superior gluteal nerve. So L4, L5, S1 from the superior gluteal nerve that goes to supply gluteus medius and minimus. Ends by supplying tensor fascia lata. Then end by supplying iliotibial tract. Now coming to the ventral division of L4, L5, S1, that is forming nerve to obturator internus, nerve to quadratus femoris that goes to supply the quadratus femoris and the superior gemelli. So that is L4, L5, S1. This is your the ventral divisions. L4, L5, S1. This is your dorsal division, that is called superior gluteal nerve. Okay. Coming to L5, S1, S2. L5, S1, S2, that is the dorsal division forming the nerve, that is called inferior gluteal nerve, that goes to supply the gluteus maximus muscle. Okay. Coming to the ventral divisions of L5, S1, S2, that is nerve to obturator internus, goes to supply obturator internus and inferior gemelli. Okay. So these are the part coming from L4, L5, S1, S2. Now there is a main branch of the nerve that is in the gluteal region called the sciatic nerve. Sciatic nerve has got two components, tibial component, common peroneal component. Let us see. The ventral division of L4, L5, S1, S2, S3. So it is having the L4, L5, S1, S2, S3, everyone. That is giving the component to the tibial nerve. Okay. And the dorsal division of L4, L5, S1, S2, S3 component is not present in the common peroneal nerve. They together forming the sciatic nerve. So sciatic nerve mainly supply the hamstring group of muscles and already the back of the thigh, and common peroneal dividing into the deep peroneal, which goes to supply the anterior compartment of muscles of the leg. Okay. So this is the sciatic nerve, main nerve that passes through the sciatic foramen. If the division is earlier within the pelvic cavity, what happens? So one will come below the piriformis, that is the tibial nerve, and common peroneal nerve will pierce the piriformis and come out. Okay, that is a very important thing to be noted. That tibial nerve and common peroneal nerve, if the division is earlier within the pelvic cavity, who will come below the piriformis and who will come piercing the piriformis? Tibial nerve will come below the piriformis and common peroneal will pierce the piriformis. Everything is P. Peroneal, pierce, piriformis. So you have to remember this sciatic nerve, which is very important. Now coming to the posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh, that is S1, 1, 2, 3, that is the ventral divisions. Purporting cutaneous nerve S2, S3, that is coming from S2 and S3. This is going from the coccygeal plexus, but the pudendal nerve is formed by the S2, S3, S4 component. So already you have seen the gluteal region. This nerve it is being exposed to you. Superior gluteal nerve, inferior gluteal nerve, nerve to quadratus femoris, nerve to obturator internus, sciatic nerve having the two component, posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh and the pudendal nerve. This is already being shown to you in the gluteal region dissection. Now let us come to the dermatome. This is the gluteal division dermatome, dorsal division of S1, S2, S3. This will supply this lateral part. Then the dorsal division L1, L2, L3. This is the middle part. And the middlemost part is subcostal nerve and the iliohypogastric nerve, that is L1 divisions. A part of the lateral side, this is lateral femoral cutaneous nerve. A middle side small part is supplied by the obturator nerve and the femoral nerve. This is for the posterior part, this is posterior femoral cutaneous nerve coming from the sacral plexus. Now in the back of the leg, let us see, it is a small part that is being supplied by the sural nerve. The lateral part is a lateral cutaneous nerve, the calf, that is L5. L4, L5, S1, and this part is supplied by the saphenous nerve. So this is the medial part which is supplied by the saphenous nerve, that the posterior cutaneous branch of femoral nerve coming from the posterior division. So this is the part. A small part in this medial side is a medial calcaneal branch of the tibial nerve, that is S1, S2 component. This is the dermatome. Dermatome means the cutaneous supply and the muscular supply respectively to the muscles of the region. So this is your the plexuses which is controlling the inferior extremity, lumbar plexus for the front, sacral plexus for the back, and you have to understand the dermatome supply of the front of thigh, front of leg, back of thigh, back of leg. This is all about your plexus of the inferior extremity. Okay.